The sailors were afraid. They started throwing everything that they had off the boat so the boat wouldn't sink. Now, prophets are also people who help others decide what the best thing to do is. So they went looking for Jonah. And do you know where he was? The very bottom of the boat, fast asleep. So they asked him what to do, but he did not say a word, and he just went to the deck. Now the sailors were even more afraid. They knew that God was angry, but they didn't know at whom. So they decided to cast lots or flip a coin to see who they should throw overboard, to see if that would make the God happy. And then they asked Jonah who he was. And he said that he worshipped the God that made the land and the sea. And they were even more afraid because they knew that God was angry because he was fleeing from God. So Jonah said, "Throw me overboard, and he will no longer be angry." So the crew flew Jonah overboard. Now, prophets are also people. A good prophet is a person who is very close to God. And a bad prophet is someone who is very far from God. But Jonah was neither far nor near. He was sinking. And a large fish came and swallowed Jonah up. He was in the belly of the fish for 3 days and 3 nights. And Jonah prayed to God to let the fish let him go. And God started to make the fish feel very strange. And the fish swam up to shore and vomited Jonah out. Now, the word of the Lord came to him again and said, "Rise, go to Nineveh, and tell them that they are bad and that they need to change and become good, or I will destroy them." This time, Jonah went and did what God asked him to do. He asked the people to change, or the Lord would destroy them, and they did. The people of the town wore sackcloth and ashes to show how sorry they were. Even the king and the queen changed and became good. Even the livestock, all the cows in the field, became good. And God did not destroy them. Well, this made Jonah very upset because they were not people of God. They should have been destroyed. So he went out into the land and found a hill and pouted. The sun was so hot and beating down on him that God planted a tree. And it grew and grew and shaded Jonah. But then, after the first day, God sent a worm to the tree, and it died overnight. The next morning, the sun was beating on Jonah's head, and he was so hot that he felt faint. And he realized the tree had died, and he was angry. And God said, "Why are you so angry?" And Jonah said, "I am so angry I could die," because he thought he might still get his way. But God said, "You showed no pity for the plant. You did not feel sorry for it. You did not take care of it. Why should I not pity the people of Nineveh? Why should I have destroyed 120,000 people and all their cattle in the field?" Now, I wonder what part of the story you like best. Is there a part of the story that we could have kept out and it would still have been the same? I wonder how you would end the story. What will Jonah do? What would he say?